Oh my God, y'all.
Or she ain't
This is
famous.
crazy.
And say she's been gone, who is she? Who are you? We asked, okay. To be real and raw if we play favoritism, but much respect to Philly Phil. Hopefully she doesn't mind me using this video as reference too. Okay, but I do know that Philly Phil is a Leo, okay? I know that our boy, comedian L. Hendricks, is a Leo, okay? And so the reason why I brought this video up is because some people might be trying to understand why Philly Phil is still reacting to whatever's going on as far as the interview.
Now,
okay?
I like that local
I've never known Miss Philly Phil to be in any personal beefs. I don't know a lot about Miss Philly Phil, but since I've been on the YouTube scene, I do peek in on her from time to time. I actually like her channel.
I tell you what.
But I will say
this stuff that's going on here,
that we're gonna dedicate this edition to the Leos. Okay, so you and the fish. Okay? And so as I said, each organ
did a
is
reaction
controlled
to
by an
video.
emotion, right? So a lot of sorrow.
See, I had just never heard nothing like that about emotions being controlled by organs and stuff. So all I was saying is I didn't understand that and I just didn't agree with it. But I wasn't talking about Loca.
Sometimes,
You were saying that the organ.
Let me say this. Sometimes you have people that interpret things in a different way. Everyone's mind does not think the same. Somebody out there needs to hear this, and I'm going to say it. You are loved. Trust and believe you are loved by family, friends, and even new coming friends. Just know that. Out here in this YouTube, if you are trying to start a channel, focus on you and what you do. Do not allow anyone to steer you away, because you have people that are all in these comments going back and forth. Once they get back to their destination, they're the main person that they ride or die with. By the time they get to them, the story will change. And I'm going to tell you a story. How some people can interpret things. There was once upon a time this young lady who went by the name of April. April had these 3 beautiful kids. When I tell you, they were beautiful, very beautiful, but bad kids, okay? Now, during this training session, there were a group of 12 people. We were in, like, let's say, a U shape. We were all sitting in a chair. The topic was, how do rumors get started? Well, I tell you what. April, the trainer had April to let him know exactly what she's going to say. He pulled her aside. He said, hey, what are you going to say? Make it brief. Like that. And she did. She made it very brief. April whispered in the next person's ear what she said to the trainer. The next person was supposed to whisper in the next person's ear and say, hey, this is what April said. So by the time it got to the 12th person, guess what? The 12th person had to stand up and tell the class, what did April say? Well, I tell you what. This is what April said to the trainer. My name is April. I have 3 beautiful kids. She named each kid name and said she loved them to death. So the trainer said to the 12th person, hey, what did April say? Well, that 12th person got up and said, hey, I don't know what she talking about, but her breath stank. So the trainer said, no, tell what the 11th person said in your ear. And do you know that 12th person said, that's what they said. And everybody started laughing. They said that April breath stank. And it's like, oh my God. Somewhere along the line, what he did, the trainer, he went to the 9th person and said to the 9th person, what was whispered in your ear? The 9th person said, they said that April was crazy. He said, the trainer said, what? Yeah, that was whispered in my ear by the 8th person. So, what we found out, the story had twisted when it got to the 3rd person. Because the 2nd person repeated what April said. The 3rd person told the trainer, I decided, I'm sorry, to put a twist in it. So, with that being said, if you are starting a YouTube channel, what you want to do is focus on yourself. Focus on yourself and no one else. Just focus on yourself. Focus on what your niche is. What you feel that your niche is. Because if you are going to someone else's channel and you're looking at their channel and you're trying to get ideas from them, it's a bad idea because you don't know who you're dealing with, the character of that person. Let me say this. I do YouTube. Not only do I do YouTube, since I was able to master what I do, what I go and do, when I want to watch TV, I watch YouTube. Whether it's YouTube, Sling, or Netflix. That's what I do. And I do not deteriorate from that because I can be a very creative person. I really can. And I try to make things to the best of my ability and how I feel. But, you know, this beef sector that is going on out here, guys, the game is changing in YouTube, and YouTube is not going to allow this. We have got to get it together as creator contents. Did you know that as a creator content, I know I'm saying it backwards, but it's content creator. Did you know that you are an influencer? You have some of your supporters who has never done YouTube. They look at what you do and think that it's easy. It's not easy. You have to have tough skin. You have to. If you don't, it does something to the mind. It really does. And it's sad that I have to say that, but it is true. You know, you have to have tough skin for YouTube, guys. I'm telling you. And these YouTubers that are, these content creators who are going at each other, stop it. Just stop it. What are you doing? What? Get it together now. We have got to get it together. I know that somebody needs to hear this. Just know that you are loved. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You are loved by family and friends. If you make friends on YouTube, make sure that you get to know this person and know who they are. Because sometimes what they may say to you is the truth of who they are. Just remember that, guys. I just wanted to share that. Come on and share that with you. It's just a brief of what I wanted to share. I'm up and I'm out. And you guys have a safe day. Take care. See you.